aggressively in the area of the second planet. The planet's called Greenhouse. It lacks indigenous sentient life, but is extremely rich in other plant and animal life forms. There's a Confederation bioresearch station there. The station is under communications blackout to keep it secret from the Kilrathi. You'll know there's been contact if that station is no longer there.
On final approach to Greenhouse.
Hang on, Mav. Proximity alert. We're not alone up here. 3 bogies at 2 o'clock.
They're turning on intercept course. You're with me, Archer.
Understood.
You may be bigger, Furball, but you're sure not better. Huh? Oh, man!
Stay with him.
Hey, Archer, what happened back there? I thought you had him locked.
It must have been some kind of a glitch. Missile just didn't launch.
Yeah, right. Well, doesn't matter now. A Grickath can't outrun a scimitar.
He's heading for the planet. Try and lose us in the storm.
Let him try. I fly even better in an atmosphere than I do in space.
Much electrical interference. Archer, circle the storm. Maniac and I'll go inside and flush out the cat. Keep scanning. Make sure he doesn't escape.
I ran a firing sequence test on my missile launcher. It won't fail again.
It shouldn't have failed before.
I'm picking up an intermittent signal.
Get closer.
Guy's good, but not good enough. Almost as pretty as one of mine.
Save it for when we're done. Let's go pick up that pilot.
Looks like he cut loose from his chute and crash landed. That must have used up one of his lives.
He's not transmitting a rescue signal. Nothing to home in on.
Let's try the research station. Maybe they can help us.
Welcome to Greenhouse Bioresearch Station. Hey, don't shoot. I'm Dr. Rivera. Kevin.
Oh, sorry. We weren't sure if you'd be here or the Kilrathi.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't think we have anything to fear from the Kilrathi. I'm Bronwyn Singh. I'm in charge of this station.
Todd Marshall. But they call me Maniac. Maybe you've heard of me. Oof, hey, what are you...
Gwen Bowman.
Christopher Blair, Doctor. We're on patrol from the Tiger's Claw. We got jumped by some Kilrathi fighters, and one of their pilots ejected onto the surface. We'd appreciate any help you can give us in locating him.
We can do more than just help. We use these to gather specimens in the rainforest. We should be able to program them to track a Kilrathi. Why don't you relax while we do the reprogramming?
Shore leave? Twist my arm.
Number 3, show our guests to their quarters.
Walk this way.
You find the Kilrathi tonight. I'll keep our guests occupied. But the plant got up and walked away.
What kind of research are you doing way out here, Doctor?
Pharmaceutical. With the diversity of life on this planet, there are probably millions of new medicines to be found.
That sounds fascinating.
You must get awfully lonely. I mean, just the 3 of you and all.
Oh, we keep busy. Can't forget there's a war on, you know?
No, can't ever forget. I envy you, Doctor. It must be very satisfying saving lives.
We do what we can.
You check the fighters, Maniac. Make sure they're all right with this storm coming on.
Yeah, right. Just wants me out of the way so he can make a move on...
Todd.
Ow! Dr. Singh. Hi. I didn't expect to see you here. Thought you'd still be talking to Maverick.
Bronwyn, please. Actually, I just had to get a closer look at your ships. All we get here are supply shuttles twice a year. What kind are they?
Scimitars. They're fighters.
Oh, I've always been interested in flying. It must be wonderful being a pilot.
Well, it's wonderful being the best pilot.
Then you must have the best ship.
Well, they're all pretty much the same. I mean, of course, mine's the best.
Then with that Kilrathi pilot in the area, maybe I should order one of my robots to guard it.
The Kilrathi would need to know my enabling code to even warm up the engine.
Enabling code?
Rilg to any Kilrathi vessel. Come in. Request emergency evacuation at these coordinates. Respond. Rilg to any Kilrathi vessel.
No. No. I can't. No.
Don't fire, Archer. It's me. It's all right, Gwen. I'm alive.
No. No. I can't change anything. Blizzard.
One lap, no cheating. Ready? Go! Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Like I always do. Did your robots find the Kilrathi?
No, not yet. So we're taking a swim. It's part of my morning routine to stay in shape.
Apparently, it works.
They're very competitive, aren't they?
Oh, boys will be boys. Especially when they're encouraged to be.
You're all little more than teenagers.
We're old enough.
Fighting a war is a terrible way to grow up. If only there were another way to defeat the Kilrathi. Maybe someday there will be.
What do you mean?
It's a tie!
No way! Maverick swims like a rock. I beat him by a mile.
Oh, if Bronwyn says it was a tie, it was a tie. She's the judge.
If Bronwyn can spare you, shouldn't we go look for that Kilrathi pilot? After you dry off, of course.
Oh.
No need. My robots are quite capable of capturing that Kilrathi alone. They're designed to handle large and uncooperative specimens. Besides, I promised Chris I'd show him our lab.
Hey, I'd like to see it too.
Maybe somebody should be with the robots, in case they need help. You two check it out. I'll stay here to monitor communications with the robots.
Oh, yes, sir. I really did win.
We're near the coordinates where the cat went down. I don't see a place to land.
I see a place.
Where?
Right there.
Trajectory should have taken him this way. Dr. Singh is up to something.
You mean with Maverick?
With both of you. She's playing you against each other. She's making fools out of you. Not too difficult.
You're jealous. She's getting all the attention and you're jealous.
Grow up, maniac. That woman is hiding something. I know it.
Yeah, you know all about hiding things, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That glitch? When your missile didn't launch, you didn't fire. You want to tell me why?
Don't you ever hesitate? Don't you ever think about what it means when a target disappears from your screen? What it means to the pilot? The Kilrathi pilot?
It means I'm better than he is.
We can cover more ground if we split up.
Oh, suits me just fine.
We analyze the natural compounds, then test them with computer models for possible medical uses. Ironic, but we found a number of compounds that would be most effective in a species like the Kilrathi. Do you think we're wasting time researching medicines that might only benefit our enemies?
Well, they won't be our enemies forever.
I believe that too.
What's in that building over there?
Just storage. Chris, what you said about the Kilrathi, do you really think we can make peace with them?
I think there's good and evil in everyone. The Kilrathi can be just as good as we can be, maybe better. Just like we have the potential to be like them. There isn't anything the Kilrathi have done that you can't match with Earth's own history.
Are there many pilots in the fleet who would agree with you?
I doubt it. I know Commodore Tolwyn doesn't.
Maniac said I must be lonely living out here. But I think you're the one who's lonely.
Bronwyn. Maverick, go ahead.
I found the ejection pod.
No sign of the cat, though. Not even a whisker.
Archer, be careful. The pilot probably booby-trapped that pod. I'll be there as soon as I can. Maverick, out.
Mechanical. Dr. Singh's robots.
Archer! What happened?
I don't know, but I intend to find out. But right after I found the ejection pod, I was attacked by one of her robots.
My robots identify specimens by molecular residue. Smell. You must have picked up some of the Kilrathi's odor at the ejection pod. The robot was confused.
No, you've already found the Kilrathi. There were robot tracks around the pod.
Yes, from the robot that attacked you.
Oh, then you won't mind if I search the base.
I've had the tour. There's nothing here.
Sure you saw everything?
The storage building.
I told you about the medicines, Chris. We needed a Kilrathi to continue testing.
You mean a guinea pig?
Why didn't you tell us?
He's a prisoner of war. I knew you'd have to take him back to your carrier. At least wait until morning. Our most important test will be done by then. You want peace with the Kilrathi? This medicine could be the bridge that leads to it. A gift of hope from the Confederation to the Kilrathi.
Whoa. I believe you want to end this war as much as I do. He won't be harmed.
You have my word as a doctor.
All right. You have until morning.
I'm setting you free. The war can't be allowed to go on. This may be the first step in ending it.
Give me a weapon to protect myself.
I've given you enough. Now go.
I don't think so. I knew you couldn't be trusted.
You don't know anything. Attack.
Have you lost your mind?
Your friend Bronwyn freed the Kilrathi.
You're all just children. Stupid children. You think you can fight this war like little toy soldiers with rules and honor like it's a game and the high score wins? This war is biological. A competition between two species. And it won't be over until only one survives.
Then why did you let the Kilrathi go?
I've infected him with a plague virus we discovered on this planet. It's deadly to the Kilrathi. That pilot will spread the virus through his fleet till it reaches Kilra itself. And then the war will be over.
The Confederation outlawed biological warfare. If the Kilrathi Empire retaliates with bioweapons, millions will die. On both sides.
It won't happen. Our fighters are the only way off the planet. The Kilrathi doesn't know their enabling codes.
He knows the code to mine.
What?
You gave it to him, didn't you?
Well, how did she get it?
Well, she wanted to see how a fighter worked, so I showed her.
Maniac, you stay with Dr. Singh. Can't let him get away.
I know. Listen to me. You've been infected with a virus.
Dr. Singh only let you go so you'd carry the plague back to Kilra.
Do you think I am foolish enough to believe you, Terran? Your species does not know how to tell the truth.
You're just a victim of this war. Eject while you still can. Engine's failing. No! I can't let you go home. Must be very satisfying, saving lives.